What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, bringing you an unboxing video. It's been a really long time since I've done one, but I recently got these in the mail that I ordered, and that right there is just a regular Xbox 360 just controller. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see from here, but it's got control freaks on it, which I do recommend also. But we are just going to basically be going over this before I unbox it. Then I'm going to cut it open and then unbox it to you guys, because I don't want to be sitting here trying to find a way to cut it open, because that's kind of going to be boring. So this is what the package looks like. It just says Pro Gripz, get a grip, made to last. This is what the front looks like. Basically, this is just obviously a plastic behind here. These are the actual grips, so that's, you can see where they go on the controller. And if we flip over to the back side here, I don't know if you're going to be able to read this, but there you go. You can pause the video if you want to see and read that. So just holding that there. And then we have these, and that's obviously what it looks like on the picture, and in different forms. So I'm going to open this up, and then I'm going to come back to you and open it fully up after I find a way to cut this open. Alright, so I ripped them off from the sides here. As you can see, it was originally together there, and I just ripped it off, so it opens from the back. This paper right here is just a piece of paper which was on the inside, so there's nothing really to see there because you've already seen that. And then here we go. These are the, whoops, the bottom is hitting it. These are the actual Pro Gripz. Now, I have to put them this way so that I can see which controller they go on. So I'm going to place them like this just so that I can see where they go on the controller. I'm going to put them on the controller, and then I'm going to just put this actually to the side here. So these are what they look like, obviously this way. So you hold your controller like this, they go like this. Now basically they're just these rubber things you put on your controller, and let me see if I could find it. Yep. Okay, so I don't know if you could see that well, but let's get this here. Like, you can see this little nudge thing that's sticking out here. You put this actually in the screw of your controller so that it doesn't, like, slip down. So I'm going to actually show you that right now, where we take this controller. So that goes here, actually, because you can see it goes right in this screw thing here. So I think this was the right side. You put this on this way. Alright, so I am an idiot, and I had them on the wrong way, obviously. So you want to have this little nudge knot thing here, and you put this on here like this, so you could, I don't know if you could really see where that is, but it goes like this, and you just really push it up and make sure that there's no like creases or like air pockets or holes or anything, because you see how you can't really see it well with this camera, but you see how it has this. You don't want like this to stick out. You want to make sure that it's all the way up, pulled up, so that it doesn't slide off like it's doing now. This is an older controller, so I really don't care if I break this thing. So I'm just trying to push it up here as much as I can. So you get it from like this sides and stuff, and you just push it up and make sure that this goes in there so that it doesn't end up coming off. So we are trying to do that now. Once we get it in, it's kind of hard to see where the screw is, so you could put this in the screw. Yeah, it's not in, because you could see it's sliding off, and normally it wouldn't do that. So we have to line it up again, trying to get it all the way up. That's as far as it goes for me. As long as it could stay on, you should be okay. But so basically you just do that for one right here, and then the other side should be the same exact thing, except you gotta flip it around, obviously, so it's like, so it's this way, obviously, and you can see the little nudge things over here. So we go like this, and you put it on this way, it goes right up. Yeah, this one's got a little bit, I didn't put this one on yet, so it's got a little bit. Yeah, see, this side actually isn't that bad with this thing, because I think this side goes right in. This side feels a lot higher, so it's obviously got to go up more. Yeah, I could feel a lot more pressure down there. So let's see here. Just want to readjust this. I'm trying to get this right under the screw line, so it should be like right there. Yes, there we go. Now this is in place, it's all the way up. Your controller should look like this when it's done. Obviously, if you don't have control for it, it's going to be a little lower, but that's basically how your controller is. And I'm glad I'm showing you on a white controller, because I ordered another controller in black, and it didn't come in yet, but if it was on black, it'd be hard to see the black. So you could see the black to white transition there. Now what I'm going to do is, since this I already unboxed it and put it on, I'm going to play for my usual time as I'm playing and stuff like that, and see actually how these feel, and come back with a response video or not a response video. In the same video, I'm going to come back and explain all my thoughts on these things. So I hope you did enjoy the video so far. Stay tuned until I'm done, until I can record again in maybe the next 2 hours or something like that, depending on how long I play for these things. Alright, so we are back after a little bit after 2 hours later, after just having played Black Ops 2. I just picked that Call of Duty because, I don't know, I haven't played Black Ops 2 in a little bit. So the first game I had on these, and what I was basically doing was I kept these on for a while, then I took these off to see how I did, but I'll get into that in a minute. So I played some Black Ops 2. The first game was kind of rusty, as always. Basically, you know how you get back on, and your first game is kind of a little rusty. So I decided to go into a private match and set up regular bots so I could, test it out a little better, so I don't have to wait for another lobby to load, and so I could just easily test it a little bit better. So I did that, and I realized with these that you could see that they're a little thicker, so they add a tiny bit of thickness to the actual controller. But when you're holding it, it feels like you're putting something on it, obviously, but it just feels really, really weird as you're holding it. Now, let me tell you, for like an $8 product like this, it really gets away the sweat. So if you're one that's hand sweat like I do all the time, like when I play my hand sweat, these will solve that problem. The other problem that I had, if you're only looking for sweat and nothing else, these will solve your problem. I did see these things called squid grips that were like $15, and the reason I didn't get those is because I didn't feel comfortable sticking something onto the controller, because it's like a peel and stick thing, and it's really sticky, and I didn't want to ruin the controller, even though this is an old one anyway and I'm getting a new one. I just didn't feel like that was necessary. I don't know, that's just me. So I found these. So then what happened was, even after I got into regular public matches with these, I decided, alright, let me take them off and see how I do on a regular game. The first game that I did taking those off, I did better than when I had them on. So I was like, yeah, and immediately as I started playing that game, I realized that these were taking away from my actual aiming for some reason. They were like, I was like, if I'm playing like, Black Ops 2 or something and I'm aiming in, they, like, for some reason, it just, like, I don't know, it, like, decreases my aim. I had to increase my sensitivity for this. It's really weird, but basically, they do stay on, as you can see. They haven't fallen off yet. And I mean, I've taken them off to use the controller without these, but basically, like, they don't come off. So they do work in that manner with the little thing that sticks right there into the screw hole. So yeah, so that's basically what I have to say about this product. It's only like $8, and it really works when you're enhancing sweat. But the thing is, for me, when I use it for like a first-person shooter, which is what this is meant for, I guess, because you usually sweat at that, basically, it basically means that, like, you're going to have a little bit of added, like this, but, like, you're going to have a little bit of added length. But as I was using this, I noticed that it, like, as long as you, like, keep it on, that it comes in. It's like, you get used to it. It's kind of like when you break in a new pair of shoes for the first time. You have a new pair of shoes, and you didn't wear those, or you've been wearing them for like 2 weeks now. Now you've broken them in. So I guess as you keep using this will, I guess, feel a natural pose feeling. But you're gonna definitely have to change up your the ways you play Call of Duty when you put these on, because they really take away from the actual controller feeling of just the regular controller. I prefer the regular controller feeling, because even if I do sweat, I do way better without these on than I do with these. But sometimes I can get a good game with these, because, as I've said, I played a few hours, so I've gotten a couple good games with these, but I've gotten more games without these. But anyway, they're basically $8, so if you did want to pick them up, they're obviously Pro. You could just search on Google or whatever on the internet, Pro Gripz, and they should come up. It should be their website. They only make these for the Xbox 360. They don't make them for Xbox One, at least yet, and they don't do PlayStation products. I don't know why. That's just not my thing, that's not their thing, I guess. That's what I meant to say. But they do have the Xbox 360 one here. So if you do want to pick this up, like I said, they're $8. I'm not sure how much like shipping or taxes together, but I got mine for actually a little cheaper because I got mine new on eBay. So you know, they weren't even used anyways, and they were like $3 cheaper. But yeah, so you could search them up on eBay or whatever you like to do. But this is, what do I give this product out of a 10? I don't know, maybe a 6, just a guess. Because 6 meaning that they work, at least 5 they work, and then 1 point for being useful. The thing that really gets me though is they also sell this, or what is it, Scuff Controller, Scuff Gaming. They sell this product called Gamer Grip, I think it is, and it's like a lotion you rub on your hands, and it's $15 also. So you could just use a regular controller and not even have to worry about buying something like this. The only problem with that is that it's going to be used up over time, versus this, it could probably last you way longer, except you're going to have to feel this rubber. And, you know, it is rubber. It's nothing really major. I just prefer the feeling of the actual controller because it feels a lot less slimmer. It feels a lot less bulkier. That's the word that I'm trying to use. It feels a lot less bulky than this. So yeah, they have Squid Grips, which are the sticky peel ones, which I'm not that big of a fan of sticking and peeling something on. And then they have Gamer Grip, which that product looks really good. I may get that and test that out too. But this product I thought I'd pick up because it was a little cheaper. And it does work. It does if you're, you know, I've said that. It does work, but, you know, it's bulky. I'm just trying to get a good view here on how you can see. I'm going to take these off right now, actually, so I can show you again what they look like. And you know, they also basically help if you put this on a table. It won't, like, you can see how this end slides a lot. If I go like, or that has a bump in it, it slides, it goes like this. But if you put this on a table with both of them on, it's like I'm moving it. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, so this product is pretty good for the price, I'd say. Like, if these were $15, I'd probably say don't get them. But if they're like $8 and then with tax and shipping on them, they're $10, I would say go pick them up. You might as well try them to see how you feel. It's all opinionative, like I said, or like I didn't say, but it's all opinionative on how you feel with the controller in your hands. So anyway, this is Ninja Geek. I'll see you on my next video. I'm out. Peace.